It is another day for the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup. This is day 3 of the group stages. Final game before placing is set in the brackets. There are officials for this one today. Wissam Zien, Edgar Cicerelli, and Franco Anselmo, respectively, of Syria, France, and Argentina. Both these teams in Group A, Korea has struggled in this one as they've come up short in both of their games. Well, first time around was versus the United States. There's their starting 5 with Choi, Wang, Zhang, Lee, and Song. A large victory for the United States, 134-53. And then Korea follows it up the next day with a tough loss in the final moments of the game versus Israel. They led for the majority of the game, over 20 minutes of lead time, but Israel mounted a comeback in the fourth quarter to snatch away a victory from Korea. Team Hungary, along with other who are going to be listed for the starters. Apologies, we'll get those starters in just a moment for you. But they faced off against Team United States yesterday, 79-49 loss. Before that, facing Israel, a close one, 86-82. Considering the fact that it was a close one for Hungary and Korea against Israel in both games, we could potentially see a close one here between these two. Starters for Hungary: Josipovic with Tozer Nemes, Ratkai, Farbas, and Toman. Those are the 5 starting for Team Hungary. So Team Hungary making their way to the floor. Korea already set on stage. Official about to be making their way for tip-off. And we are underway. Hungary will win the tip. They are in their white uniforms, white tops, white bottoms, with a rotating set of colors on the side stripe between red, white, and green, their flag colors. Red numbers and lettering as clock is about to expire. Takes the step back 3. Defender got a hand on it. So great defensive start for Korea. They are wearing their blue, dark blue uniforms, dark blue top, bottoms with white stripes with ascenting red and blue on the stripe as well. Deep three from the right wing is going to be just short. It's heading out of bounds. Grabbed by an offensive player, but heads out of bounds. That'll be Hungary ball. Over 750 viewers at this time joining us. Thank you for coming along for the ride as we see these two teams compete against each other. Hungary looking to claim that #2 spot with a good showing here. They can solidify it with the win. Or if they can keep this in a very close competition, they could still take that #2 spot with a loss. It'll all depend on how United States versus Israel finishes out. United States with a win, that'll help. The case of Korea. Up at the top near the elbow, drives across the paint. Layup is going to be no good. Still a scoreless start in this game. Deep shot off the mark. Korea in transition with the fast break in the post. Song up for two. No good. Rebounded by Josephovitz. Drive to the basket, layup, and good. Hungary on the board first. Ball going to be tipped away, stolen. Tolman on the fast break, layup, and good. Back-to-back buckets for Team Hungary. They get a strong start in this one. Great examples of defense that leads to offense. Right wing takes the three, has some space, but not able to hit their shot. Mid-range shot's going to be off the mark. Foul going to be called on the floor. Just under 7 minutes remaining. Takes a drive to the mid-range at the elbow. No good. So a foul called on the floor, 6:30 remaining. So that guy loses possession of the ball, but a foul is called. She was trying to get it right there into the paint, just surrounded by blue jerseys. 14 seconds on the shot clock. That guy. Screen right, hesitates. Diagonal pass. Into the paint. Goes up with the shot and no good. So Toman pass inside. Josipovic was the intended recipient of the pass. Now it's going to be a steal at the other end. Hungary regaining possession. Korea's yet to drop a shot in. Josipovic will go to the line shooting 2 after drawing that foul underneath the basket. So 2 for 2 at the visit to the charity stripe. Korea, they want to get things going offensively. They have yet to drop a shot. It seems once they do, in games that I've seen, they can really get it going and fire off on some momentum. The pass will be intercepted. Fast break. 1-on-2. And a great defensive job by Hyun Jong, who prevented the layup. Also didn't foul on the shot. Josipovic's first shot bounces off the back of the rim and good. Foul was called by Yuna Song. 2 for 2 once again. They are perfect 4 for 4 in the game. Josipovic with 6 points. Now ball going the other way on the miss from Korea. That guy draws the foul. Rakai, first free throw at the line is good. Foul was against Hwan Jun Lee. A 10-0 start for Hungary. Korea looking to get things firing. They'll knock down a three halfway through the first quarter to get their scoring started. .440 remaining here in the first. And active hands for Hungary. Pass down the floor leads to a layup for Albert. Now going with the perimeter passing, fakes the handoff, drives it, and then hands it off to another. Pick and roll, not going to go for it. 8 seconds, splits defenders. Layup is no good. Korea has taken a balance of inside and outside shots. Their only made shot has been from beyond the arc. Currently shooting 1 for 5 from beyond the arc, 0 for 6 from the interior. Three from the corner, splashes that one. Korea knocking down their shots from beyond the arc, 2 of them for their scoring. 3:35 remaining. Overthrown pass leads to a fast break for Korea. Maybe they'll find what they're looking for offensively, but not as a ball goes off the head of a teammate. Inside, in the post. Does not get the friendly bounce, but a cleanup job by Rekka Toman, who gets the 2 points and puts the lead back up by 10. A three taken from beyond the arc, and another one. Korea starting to nail their three-pointers. Hesitated, thought about the three. Didn't want to go with that one. 3 seconds left. Splits defenders, draws the foul in the act of shooting. Trying to get a floater up. Will go to line for 2. Now, although this Korea team was power ranked at 14th, it would surprise me if they did move up in volume 2 of the power rankings just because of how they have played. They've shown that they can be a decent three-point team they can also find the basket and get stops. Left side trying to get the ball moved, and it is a full court pressure being applied by Korea. If yesterday's game was only played through 3 quarters for Korea versus Israel, Korea would have their victory. But that's not how this game works. They play a full 4 quarters, a full 40 minutes, and they just weren't able to finish yesterday's victory. But they did show that they can take these leads and maintain them for a good while. It's just down in the clutch time that they struggled a bit. So drive to the basket, layup, and good. Korea getting into double digits on their scoring, as we now have a time out. We'll be back with more action in a little bit, but during this break, go ahead and take the time to check out a FIBA YouTube membership. You can take a look at that by clicking the join button. Kata Zabo has signed up at the rookie level. We'll be back. (18-11). Hungary got the early start with their lead. Korea finding their footing halfway through this and could potentially close out this lead with some good momentum. Drive to the basket, layup is good off the glass. Trying to slow things down, looking for the opening. Drive near the block. Diagonal pass is intercepted. Circos tries to hand it off to a teammate, but that's going to go out of bounds. If you haven't done so already, it's time to try to help determine who the MVP will be for the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup. You can make your pick and cast your vote by heading to the official website. Link is available on the YouTube chat. So go ahead and place your votes. 10 seconds. 3 from the right corner, draws the foul. That'll be 3 free throws coming at the line. And it'll be Young Jeong, who already has 6 points in the game. They'll look to tack on 3 more. So a perfect 3 for 3 at the line for Hyungjong, but a quick answer from Team Hungary. Hyunjin Lee, screen left. On the left side, takes the 3, splashes that one in. Cuts it down to a 5-point game with 5 seconds left. Clock ticking away. Ball goes out of bounds with 2 seconds remaining. Two seconds from the corner at the buzzer. That's going to be a low arcing shot that hits rim, no good. But Korea is back in this game. They were down 10 early. Now it is a 5-point game. We'll be back with more. (22-17). Korea will start with the ball, and they want to try to get this down to a one-possession game. And an offensive foul will be the call from an illegal screen. See somebody in the chat saying they're underestimated the Korean team. Yeah, that's something you can do. They know how to shoot the ball, especially from beyond the arc. If they get themselves going, they can get some momentum behind them. And it works on both sides. That'll be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Zirkos. And seems to be an issue with the shot clock as it did not run the moment it was inbounded. We'll see what they decide. Maybe a 10-second shot clock. That would be my guess. We'll see what they decide. And they'll go with 9 seconds. Still deliberating, getting it sorted out. Stack formation for Korea for the inbound. So 11 seconds now is the decision. Almost out of time on the inbound, but just gets it in now. Minji Lee. Pass into the block, in the post, puts up a spinning shot, gets the friendly roll for two. Yuna Song with their first bucket of the game. So far, only two players have scored for Korea. That's going to be Hyun Jung and Minji Lee. And that was before the Yuna Song bucket. Drive to the basket, quick bucket. Someone having to sprint back to make it back for defense. Mid-range shot, Yuna Song, second bucket. So back-to-back scoring from Song. Diagonal wide open three, and that's going to get jammed in between the rim and the backboard. That'll be a stoppage of play. Tolman passes over. Gabber, layup shot just at the front of the rim and good. 5-point game. Lee. To the right wing. 10-second shot clock. Tried to go on the backdoor cut, goes to the corner, just gonna have to put up a shot, floats one, no good. Was heading out of bounds, but Dora Tolman picks it up and will give Hungary the possession. Up 5, looking to expand. So after the made bucket by Yuna Song, they'll go to line one more. Foul was called against Greta Sux. Let me make sure I have that pronunciation correct. Apologies. So Greta Such called for the foul. That led to a made free throw by Yuna Song. Now Hungary on the other end. They draw their own foul. That was committed by Wanjun Lee. So Tozer Nemitz will go to the line and shoot free throws. (30-24) after the made free throw. 6:55 remaining in the first half. Over on the right wing, Song looks like they're setting up for a pick and roll. They do, but stolen away. Gavher on the right elbow gets just swarmed by the blue jerseys, able to get it out, and the ball movement leads to a three-pointer from the left corner. So Greatest Suj knocks in the three. 5-second shot clock in the post. Tried to go up for two defenders there, and the shot is blocked. In the corner, drive to the basket. Active hands all around for Korea. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Team Hungary with 5:56 remaining. So a timeout on the floor. We'll be back with more FIBA action right after this. Twelve seconds on the shot clock. In the middle of the floor, looking for an open teammate. Drives, layup, no good. Well defended, rebounded by Hungary. They're up by 9 at this time. Moments ago, it was a three-point game. We'll have to see if Korea finds a momentum streak at some point. Gets the offensive rebound, second chance, won't drop in. Lim with the rebound, going the other way. Song draws the foul. It's always in these moments of finding their momentum that Korea really closes out these leads. We'll see if they can find just enough momentum to take the lead. Lim, drive, draws the foul on the shot, and looks like it won't be on the shot, it'll be on the floor. Korea really applying a strong defensive pressure on the break. Leads to a turnover. Lim, pass to the corner, settles, takes the three, no good. Doesn't get the friendly roll. Trying to fight for the ball, and away with it goes Dora Toman down the floor. Fast break. Tried to dump it underneath to Osipovits. It'll be settled back at the top by Toman. 10-second shot clock. Barpes. Over to Gabor. Drive, 4 seconds. Layup, good. Layup off the glass is going to be no good. 3:46 remaining here in the second quarter. Trying to get down into the paint. Post move by Song, no good. So an 8-second violation in the back court. Sees Korea with the possession. They're down 11, largest lead for Team Hungary is 11. Lim directing traffic. Song sets a screen. Double screen set by Song. Backdoor pass. They're trying to keep them in this backcourt. Not able to this time. Underneath the basket, no good. A foul is called for 2 free throws to come at the line. Drive to the left block, no good on the layup. Ball is still loose. They are diving for it. It is picked up by Team Hungary. Eliza Farbis. Great offensive passing from Hungary, not able to complete on the play as the shot is missed. Foul on the floor with 2:17 remaining. If you're enjoying the broadcast, make sure to give it a thumbs up as we have over 1,700 viewers tuning in at this time. 75 likes for the broadcast. I believe we can get that up to 150. Also, you have the time as we get free throws at the line. Song's first free throw goes in. Check out the Discord, discord.gg/FIBA. There's plenty that could be discussed in there. Just take some time, join there. You can also upgrade your Discord experience with a FIBA YouTube membership. Song settles, takes the free throw, no good on the second opportunity. 1 for 2 at the line. Eight points in the game for Song. And a sportsmanlike foul is the call. Looks like they'll have a deeper discussion about how severe this foul was. So Eliza Farbes to the line. You see Troy in foul trouble with 3 personal fouls. First free throw off the mark. And it looks like I was mistaken. Rika Toman is at the line. Trying to get by the defender with 4 seconds left. Goes from the right wing all the way to the left block. It's just kind of slithering through the defense. Ball goes out of bounds on the play, as it was well defended and blocked by Guyan Lee. Shot is up in time, but no good. Korea down 13. 1:45 remaining in the first half. Drive, fading 2, no good. So 1:13 remaining, and it has been a slow few moments here. Lim calls for a screen right, gets it. Song. Now a drive to the basket, defended and blocked by Eliza Farbes. It'll be a timeout on the floor. We'll be back with more FIBA action in just a moment. Just gets by the defender, takes a mid-range shot, drops it in. That'll give Hungary their largest lead of the game. Those of you just joining us, welcome back. It's the closing moments of the second quarter. 9-second difference between game and shot clock. Ten seconds. Trying to push past the defender. Takes a fake, then the shot. 12 seconds as the shot clock is dead. To the right side, up. Josipovic with the two-pointer, extending the lead for Team Hungary. And they'll just eat that one and not try to get a last-second shot up. 17-point lead for Hungary. Top performers of the game so far. Hyun Jung for Korea, 9 points.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they would do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
This isn't a moment. It's a time unlike any before.
It's not a request, not a maybe, not a someday.
This is now. Feel our presence. Built on strength
And drive. Not rising. We are arriving. Not hoping, but owning.
This isn't a moment, it's movement. Constant, relentless.
Every cut, every pass, every shot. Earned. Taken. Undeniable.
The future, it's already here.
forged in sweat, ruled by queens. When we move, the whole game shifts.
And we're unstoppable in all directions. We own the game.
Welcome back. Korea ready to start with the ball. They are down 17. They've got a lot of work ahead of them if they want to come back in this one. Hungary. They've worked the ball well. It's mostly been great ball movement and able to get to the line as well. 15 for 16 from the charity stripe. They've been drawing these fouls. And you can see that they have practiced their free throw shots. Foul on the drive. So the starting five for the second half. Josipovic, Tosanemis, Ratgai, Farbis, and Toman. That was the starters for the first half, but now it's Josipovic, Ratgai, Toman. The two players that are starting this second half is Reka Toman and Zitskai. Drive, split the defenders. Layup is going to be good off the glass and in. On the flip side for Korea, their second half starters are Jeong, Lee, both Lees, Wonjun Lee and Minji Lee, as well as Guyan Lee with Yuna Song. Foot on the line, and that'll be out of bounds. Fakes the screen. Now a screen will come to the right side. Josipovic will roll to the basket, receives it. Not a good possession on that one, but able to save it and get it out to the wing for a three attempt. That one is going to miss. Korea with the ball. Jeong directing traffic. Screen goes left. Pass to the right side where Minji Lee. Song, 6-second shot clock. Trying to find some space. We'll take a mid-range shot that's going to be just short. Thoman driving, layup, goes over on the shot. A shot clock violation is the call. Korea will have possession. Three attempted from the left wing is going to be no good. Foul called after the rebound. Tolman called for the personal foul. It'll stay with Korea. And it's foul trouble for Dora Tolman as they have 4 personal fouls in this one. One player for each team has 4 fouls. It's Dora Tolman for Hungary and for Korea, Wonjun Lee. They got those 4 fouls pretty early. So as they continue play, they will have to be careful. Considering that Tolman does have 4 fouls, they did go to the bench. Tozer Nimitz came into the lineup. Drive blocked from behind. Fast break opportunity. Guyan Lee loses possession of the ball on the fast break. 3-on-1 for Team Hungary. They have the opportunity. Go for the layup against the defender. Draws the foul. Will go to line for 2 free throws. (28-46). Three attempted from the left wing, hits the rim, no good. Over to the corner, to the wing, wide open 3, splashes it in. Now 3 answer attempted, but no good. Tolman moving the ball around a 3 from the right corner. Sitzguy's shot is off the mark. Offensive rebound will lead to a second opportunity possession. Ratguy loses the ball. And that was going to be a 24-second violation. This Korea team has had multiple 24-second violations they've forced onto Team Hungary. They are still trailing in this one by 21. They find spurts of offense. That's what happened in the first quarter. They haven't been able to find it here in the second half quite yet. That'll be a traveling violation. Ball will go the other way. 4:54 remaining here in the third quarter. In the post, tries to go up and will be drugged down. There'll be a foul on the floor. And another foul. This one's going to be by Guyan Lee. Yoon Choi was called for the earlier foul. So Lee with their 4th personal foul. 2 players for Korea with 4 personal fouls. Yusel Choi with 3. And that is the current foul trouble situation for Korea. Rekka Tolman 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. Choi Passes over to the left wing inside, and Song will get the layup for 2. Trying to find the spacing in the paint. Ratkai, drive against the defender, kick to the wing. Hits the front of the rim, it looked like it may have grazed it, but clock did not reset. A foul is called. Inbound on the left side. 10-second shot clock. Screen right. Into the post at the elbow. A great cross pass to the other side of the paint leads to 2 points for Hungary. Expanded the lead back up to a 23-point lead. 3:35 remaining in the third quarter. Five seconds will take the mid-range shot. Hesitation, and the ball's going to go off the leg of Yishil Choi. That'll be out of bounds. Substitutions for the game 6 guy, and Zooks will come into the lineup for Team Hungary while Yejong Kim enters for Yishil Choi. Albert shot off the mark. And a foul on the drive. That's going to be committed by Ratkai. And they will go to the bench for a short break. Around the perimeter, 10 seconds. Into the paint, Song kicks out to the left wing, 3, no good. Floats a shot, front of the rim, no good. Takes a sidestep, then a 3, splashes that one in. We'll see if that is a momentum starter for Korea. In the paint, quick 2 points. That bucket by Eliza Farbas. Kim, she had the step back 3 on the last possession, will give a good pick and roll pass to Yuna Song. Song now with 12 points in the game. Tipped away, fast break. Song. Handed off to Kim, and now up top with Jean. Screen left, no, goes right instead. Tries to pass to the corner over to Choi, and that will go out of bounds. Screen right goes left, 4 seconds on the shot clock. At the elbow, will draw a foul as she goes to the floor. It's the first personal foul for Sarkos. Side inbound. And now for the remainder of the third quarter, that is over the limit on fouls for both teams. Stays with Korea. We'll see what this decision is from the officials. As Hungary is challenging the previous play, trying to determine who touched it when it went out of bounds last. (55-35). So it was determined that it was last touched by Team Hungary. At least not enough evidence to overturn it. Right side, 10 seconds. Clock winding down for the third quarter. Step back three. Misses just off the mark. On the right side, about a 7.5 second difference between game and shot clock. Drive, kick, to the corner, to the wing, three, good! Lead back up to 23 for Team Hungary. 12 seconds on the clock. Setting up a screen and then a roll, drive, to the opposite block. Got to put up a shot. Does in time, but not going to be on target. It'll be 58-35. Hungary, they have this lead. They are securely in the driver's seat. And we'll be back to see how this game concludes. Stick around. We'll have more FIBA action after this break. (58-35), returning to play. 10 minutes remaining in this one as Hungary will go up and expand on their lead with the largest they've had at 25. Other games from today as this one continues. Canada with their victory over China 115-52, and Portugal over Nigeria 79-61. Currently United States dominating their matchup 112-38 over Israel. Upcoming games as we see a pass to the post that leads to a foul. Spain versus Czechia. Also Japan versus Argentina and Australia versus France. You can check local times on those games by going to FIBA.basketball, as well as other upcoming games. Drive, kick, layup is good. Eliza Farbis for two. Three attempted, three off the mark. Tried to get the offensive rebound just beyond the reach of the offensive player, Sien Hong. Active hands gets the steal. Fast break opportunity. Wang will not pass it off on the fast break. Instead, will give it behind. Three attempted by Choi will be off the mark. As the games continue today, the bracket will be slowly filled out. China, Portugal, Nigeria, and Canada already have their placing in the bracket. After this game concludes, as well as the game with the United States, they will have their placing as well. Layup off the mark, no good. Screen right, rolls off of it. To the wing. Almost intercepted. Instead, a mid-range will be open at the free throw line. That'll drop in for 2. Hungary expanding and continuing to surge with their large lead getting larger. In the post, great spin around mid-range. Near the block, not able to get it to fall though. And a fast tempo layup splits by 3 defenders. Suksai with the 2-pointer. Off balance layup, and you see the frustration as Choi just missed on that shot. Three attempted, 3 will be no good. Screen left, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Takes a step back 2. Hits front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Korea. As these games start to wrap up with how these 2 games for this group have gone, we should expect the United States will take the number 1 spot with Team Hungary. They will be at number 2 from this group stage. Israel at number 3, and Korea will be number 4. Left side, into the post. Perfect pass. Just not able to drop the shot. Will pass out for a reset of the possession. Arvai at the line. Shot is up and no good. The foul was by Yuntia Huang. Free throw is no good, over 2 during the visit. United States versus Israel, that game has concluded. 114-40 is the final. 3 attempted from the right wing, no good. It's going to be tipped into the hands of Team Hungary. Three attempted and off the mark. No shot. That's going to be an offensive foul, just shoving to get the spacing. Taking a look towards the bracket as we look at who will face off against who. Korea will have a tall order against them starting off in the brackets if this game concludes in its current state with Hungary in the lead. Korea's first opponent will be against Canada, as then Team Israel, their opponent will be Portugal. This team, Hungary, will face off against Nigeria, while the United States, with their standing, will face off against China. Two-pointer from the right wing goes in. Cuts it down to a 29-point deficit. Quick answer from Hungary. They take it right back up to a 31-point lead. That is the largest lead that Hungary's had. They have led for the entirety of this game. The only time that they haven't led was early in the game, where there was about 3 minutes where neither team had scored. Underneath the basket, in the post. Fades a two, no good. Spin, layup, no. It's going to be a foul in the process of shooting. Free throws at the line with 2:32 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Those are Nimitz goes 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. Stolen, fast break. Nobody's going to catch up with them. Layup is good. Ball heading out of bounds will be with Team Hungary. If you haven't checked it out already, go check out the FIBA website, FIBA.basketball. You can do all kinds of things on there. You can check out live stats, news articles, as well as upcoming games and the times that they will start. The beauty of it is it'll display all the games in your local time. Draws a foul in the process of the layup. Another benefit is the opportunity for the predictor game. You can place predictions on the game, and as you progress and win in your predictions, you can also win prizes. Curtis Zoogs with the 2 free throws dropping in. Quick bucket answer from Korea. 90 seconds remaining here in the matchup. Korea just couldn't find their footing in the second half. During the first half, they were just nailing threes, finding open spaces, getting defensive stops, especially with trying to come back after being down 10. They got it down to a 2-point game. Beyond that, Hungary then took control of the lead once again and just didn't look back at all. So we've seen instances during this World Cup, especially during the group stages, that Korea can have moments where they hang with the best of them. They can get on their momentum runs, even be in situations where they could potentially win their games. But it has to be an overall effort and a overall showing of this talent. Still, I have been impressed just watching this team as they do well shooting from beyond the arc. They did nail 6 3-pointers during the course of the game. Fast break, pushing the tempo. Korea trying to use a full court defense to force some mistakes for this Hungary team. Drive, kick behind, 3 attempted. 3 is no good. That is the second time we've seen a ball get stuck happen in the first half. Happened at this end, happened at the other end, both times for Team Hungary. And I believe they were the same shot from that right corner. Free throw goes in. (81-45) after the made free throws for Team Hungary. The clock winding down with these final 10 seconds. Korea will try to get a last second bucket here in the final moments. That won't drop, and Hungary will dribble it out. 81-45, Hungary will claim that number 2 spot in the group. Let's go take a look at the box scores, starting with Team Korea. Yuna Song with 12 points, 5 for 10 from the Justin Taylor. We'll see you in the next one. Other games coming up today as well, and then bracket play will begin tomorrow.